Gear up. Pat's taking it away, but I'm coming.
All right,
I'm coming.
Good. You need to come over and do this. Well, about 5 years ago, I was on vacation for like 2 weeks, and I discovered Bikram yoga with the help of a friend. I came back to work. Everybody thought I had been to one of those like fat farms. I was like, no, I've been doing yoga. It really helped me slim down and feel so much better. And while yoga is still very popular, a lot of you haven't tried it yet, Rrika. So we want to introduce you to the folks. I know, right? Stephanie Pope Caffey is one of the founders of Bikram Yoga East Harlem. She's here to tell us about yoga's origins, its health benefits, and show us some very easy and some of the harder poses. And she's brought along 3 people here who are take part in your classes, and Kathryn, who's an instructor, and Ivorie and Norman. So we are all going to practice a little yoga. But first, tell us about the benefits. I feel them, and I know that it
Absolutely.
works.
There are tremendous benefits with practicing Bikram yoga, both physical, mentally, and spiritually. The spiritual aspect sort of creeps up on you because you're in there working so hard, challenging yourself, sweating, struggling, and straining. And the first thing that you see are the physical benefits. The body starts to slim down, and you start to tone up. And then the mental benefits, the stress factor lessens.
Absolutely.
And then you find yourself just able to so much better deal with all the challenges that come to us every day, especially now.
Especially now.
Yeah, so it's so important.
Exactly. Now, we talk about Bikram yoga. It is hot yoga. The room is generally 100 degrees plus for those of you. But, and the benefits of that are the ability to stretch, which yoga is about stretching. It's not a calisthenics kind of, it's about stretching.
Right. It's more about the stretching of the body, the alignment of the body. Also, the heat also helps release the toxins from the body as well. So that's another benefit of the heat.
Well, plenty of benefits. You want to demonstrate a couple of the postures?
Sure, we're going to show you a couple postures today.
26 altogether.
There are 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises that we do in the Bikram Yoga series. We're going to show you a couple of them right now. We're going to start with our half moon pose and backward bending. We do these all together. After we do our pranayama breathing exercise, then we start with our half moon pose. So why don't we start that right away? So you bring the arms up over the head sideways.
Come on in, Rrika.
Good. Come join us. Absolutely. And just start right away. You just bend. Go ahead.
Up. And
so Kathryn and Ivorie are doing the half moon pose, and Norman is doing the backward bending. Good. And this is wonderful for warming up the spine. Okay, good for you, Pat. Warming up the spine, also toning up the waistline, which is always a good thing. Beautiful lateral stretching, and change. Come out of that one. Good. And that's a wonderful way to increase the circulation and get the body ready for your 90-minute moving meditation.
90 minutes, folks. Don't forget that. That's a big part of the, blocking out that time, but it's so worth it.
It's so worth it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it flies by. Once you're focusing, concentrating, and meditating, it just, before you know it, you're doing your final breathing exercise.
Absolutely.
Good. So then the second posture we're going to show you is called awkward pose. It's called Utkatasana, is the Sanskrit word for it, the Sanskrit name for it. So let's get right to it. So the right foot steps out to the right 6 inches apart. Heels are absolutely invisible behind the toes, nice and parallel. You raise your arms up, you lock out your elbows, you squeeze your fingers together nice and tight. Exhale, suck your belly in, right? That's protecting the spine, and then you sit down. Everybody sit down. 2 feet are flat on the floor. We're actually going to show you 3 different parts of this posture. We're going to show Norman with his feet flat on the floor. Rrika's also doing the first part of the posture. The second part, you come up way up high on the balls of your feet, on your tippy toes. That's what Kathryn is doing right now. This is great for mobility of the hip joint, the knee joint, the ankle joint, the toe joint. This is great for the spine, alignment of the spine, balance, focus, concentration, concentration. Beautiful change.
I hate that posture. I got to tell you. It's my worst. It's my worst.
But it gives
posture,
you great legs. The summer's coming up, girl.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. And the next posture we're going to show you is eagle pose. Gaurasana is the Sanskrit name for it. So let's do that right away. So the arms come up over the head sideways. Rrika's doing this for the first time. Right, so swing your, this is tricky, swing the right arm underneath the left arm. Right arm swings, that's right. And try to get those hands in prayer. Palms together, thumbs towards you, baby pinky fingers towards the front mirror. Beautiful. And then if you can, if you're not able, you interlock your fingers, whatever you need to do. You pull it down nice and tight. That's working on shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, knees, ankles. Sit down. Here you go. And here we go. And right leg comes way, you know it, girl. Right leg comes way high up and over. And you try to twist your foot around. Try to see it on the other side. Right. And you sit down more. This is great for sexual energy. Increasing boosting up that sexual power.
Made Kathryn fall over.
And shake.
One more.
And we're going to do one. Well, why don't we do the standing bow pulling?
Okay.
All right. So this is one of the ones that really.
This is what I'm going to get out of the way.
Posture. It takes tremendous amount of focus, concentration, meditation. So let's get right to it, everybody. So the right hand or the left hand, whichever you prefer, comes up, and you grab your foot This is a 60-second posture. You hold it for 60 seconds and begin whenever you're ready. Lift up out of your waist. And as you can see, Pat, there's so many different, wherever you are in your Bikram yoga practice, as long as you're trying it the right way,
as long as you're trying,
you get the exact same benefits. So you can see Kathryn is at one level of the posture, and Norman is at another level, and here we go with Ivorie over here with her legs straight up.
Good for her.
She's going to be doing
Guys, thank you so much. That is wonderful. East Harlem Bikram Yoga. Again, thank you all for coming in. Great having you.
Thanks
Good
so
benefits.
much. Good
We're coming right back with Cindy Adams.